My colleague Michelle is supporting folk in Camden, where we're introducing the concepts of wellbeing teams and helping them operationalise their new wellbeing teams and supporting their wellbeing leader to think about quality and how we can align it with the work that Camden's doing and stay closely connected to the values and principles of wellbeing teams. So we've been thinking about it in relation to, first of all, what does success look like from different perspectives? So our colleagues in Camden have been working with a wide group of stakeholders, including co-production partners, thinking about this with elected members and with other people to say, what does success look like, or what's our best guess from the vantage point of people we support and families, from team members and colleagues, from commissioners and from elected members. So what does success look like, including community circles who are a partner with Camden in this. So we start off with success statements, and then what Michelle is doing with her colleagues is saying, okay, if these are success statements, what metrics would we need to be counting? What would we need to count to demonstrate we're moving in this direction? What stories would we need to be sharing, or examples would we need to be sharing to evidence that we're moving in this direction? And what would we need to be doing on a daily, weekly or monthly basis to evidence this? And then to that, we add the next layer, which is how do we make sure we are fulfilling our promises to people we support and our promises to colleagues? And we've got a list of promises that we're making. So if we're achieving success from different perspectives, what would we be doing? If we're fulfilling our promises to team members and colleagues, what else would we be doing? And then our third step is if we are being faithful to our processes, if we're fulfilling our processes. For example, if you're having an initial conversation with somebody, what does clean in, clean through and clean out look like? So really clear description of our processes. If we're following our policies, which are very short, and our procedures, what else would we need to add to be confident we're delivering on those? And then finally, what do the regulators expect us to be doing? What do commissioners expect us to be doing? So we're making sure we're fulfilling our legal and regulatory requirements. So what we're doing is layering, what's expected in relation to metrics, stories, examples, what would we need to show to evidence that we're moving in this direction, that we're delivering success from stakeholders, from our promises, from our processes and regulations. And then using that to say, what checklist do we need to have in place to evidence that? What do we need to be doing on a daily, weekly and monthly basis? And this feels really different to traditional views of quality, which starts with what does CQC expect, and perhaps doesn't move much further than that. And we're trying to turn that on its head with saying, what do other people expect from us? And what do we expect from ourselves if we're living our purpose, living our values and keeping our promises?